Hello everybody, hope you guys had a nice weekend and happy Monday. Looks like today we're going to be doing another practice stream with our team running Lulu, Nidalee, Lucian, Senna, and Sion against the enemy teams Tyrandamere, Karthus, Aphelios, Zed, and Swain. Looks like Cameron will be starting off top right this time. Slowly going to those lanes. Looks like we're not going to see the same type of big IQ strats we were seeing the last games where they were all bunching up with each other. It seems like they're kind of splitting up. And I'm holding my tongue. Everyone's walking the same way once more. Looks like the enemy teams, though, sort of doing the same thing. Tyrandamere, Zed, and Swain pushing into jungle. It looks like both teams are just going to slightly miss each other. Cameron University going right under their noses there. Looks like Cameron just waiting in the enemy team spawn. Both teams right now just in the enemy team's jungle waiting for each other to walk by, but it looks like it might just not happen. Both of them just barely missing each other, kind of confused as to where they're at.
Minions have spawned.
I think both teams sort of have the same idea right now though. Enemy team still down one person. He is in spawn. He should be back there in a second, but right now this should be in Cameron's favor with Cameron heading down into mid lane. Looks like, again, they're just going to be barely missing each other with Cameron still scouting out the enemy team. They can't really find him right now. Pretty sure both teams are just confused as to where they're at. Finally finding Karthus here in jungle. Nice airborne there from Cameron. Trying to catch up to Tyrandamere and Karthus. Left alone, unfortunately. Zed trying to come in and help his teammates, but it looks like Lucian will be getting a few free hits in on that Karthus already. Karthus doing his best to run away. Cameron University slowly making their way into their lanes. Lulu taking top lane. Zed unfortunately still caught alone, doing his best to run away here. Looks like he will be getting away. But it looks like the enemy team Aphelios and Swain are already getting some damage into that bottom lane turret. Nobody there to stop them. I mean, if it's anything like these last games that we've been seeing, Cameron really doesn't need to be focusing on turrets. They've been doing a great job of just focusing on kills and getting the enemy team to surrender. Absolutely brutal if you ask me. Looks like top lane though, Lulu getting some free hits onto that Tyrandamere. Cameron finally going bottom lane there. Sion getting rooted. Half health. Going back up top lane though, Lulu again just getting a few more hits onto that Tyrandamere. He is sort of feeding right now. Looks like Sion will unfortunately be rooted and airborne. They're extremely low. It's going to make him have to back up Senna though by his side, so he shouldn't have to be too afraid against this Aphelios and Swain. He wants to make sure that he doesn't give up too much ground, but he also doesn't want to be first blood. Swain and Aphelios still being super aggressive here. Cameron's going to need to watch out that they don't overextend too much and give them that first kill. They are still extremely low bottom lane. Looks like Lulu gaining some ground top lane though. Senna getting extremely low, having to back up by his turret. Going mid lane though, Lucian getting some free hits onto that Zed, doing his best to get that finishing kill off, but it looks like Lucian won't be finding it right now. Sam getting pulled in though, extremely low, and it looks like unfortunately the first blood will be going to the enemy team there. He does come back there, but still that first blood will go to them, but it looks like Lulu will be trading top lane. 1-1, both teams right now. Zed doing his best to fight back against that Lucian. Looks like Lucian will be killing him though with 1 health left. Going back down bottom lane. Looks like the enemy team will be getting a double kill, unfortunately. Lucian finally dying to that Zed. Aphelios right now doing his best to run away, but Nidalee is right on his back. She's doing her best to get that kill, and it looks like she will be finding it. Right now, both teams equal, 4-4. Karthus one shot though, and it looks like Cameron will be finding a double kill there as well, bottom lane. I think Cameron in the lead now, 5-4 against the enemy team. Both teams about equal here in gold production, 7.5k to 7.6k. Lucian doing his best to get some more hits onto that Zed mid lane. Tyrandamere doing his best to jump that Lulu, but I'm pretty sure she knew what was coming. It's a few more free hits in. Tyrandamere doing his best to back up. Lulu's just an absolute menace to deal with when you're playing top lane, especially when you're a melee character. She can be extremely hard to counter. Looks like Lulu's doing her best to walk in the jungle, but Zed was waiting on her there. He will get a few free hits in. Looks like going back down bottom lane. Swain will be airborne, so it's Sion getting a few free hits in there as well onto him. Senna doing his best to fight back there and find any shots onto that Aphelios right now. Looks like Senna will be pushing up again, hoping to get a few shots into that Swain. Looks like Sion, unfortunately, will be taking a lot of that damage though. Maybe good on Senna's end. Lulu again, pushing the enemy team all the way back to the turret top lane. Tyrandamere just having a hard time fighting back right now against Lulu. Looks like unfortunately though, Senna and Sion will be pushed back to their turret bottom lane against Swain and Aphelios, finally gaining some ground. They are sort of low though. Cameron's getting a few free hits in, so they might have to play a bit passively and back up. Looks like they won't really be finding any turret damage. Literally waiting for Karthus right now. Just waiting for the exact moment to pounce. Looks like Karthus will be running into him. Lulu running past the turret to get that kill off. It looks like Tyrandamere might be getting killed here as well. One shot. It looks like Nidalee will be finding that finishing blow and getting that double kill for Cameron. Leaderboard now 4-7. Cameron in the lead. 3 kills. Looks like Nidalee will be caught out here by Zed as well, but he is fighting back and getting quite a few shots, and Lucian helping her out there and will be getting that finishing blow onto that Zed as well. Cameron University now at 8 kills, double the amount that the enemy team has. Julia is still doing her best to hold her ground and fight back here, but he will be getting airborne and half held. Senna though half as well. Sion doing his best to throw shots for his Senna. Looks like they're going to be getting a nice lead off as well, but not enough to get him stuck there to get any kills. Doing his best to run in onto that Swain to get that finishing kill. Looks like unfortunately though, they will be getting that kill instead. Sion coming back by doing his best to finish off Aphelios and Swain. Unfortunately, he will get killed there again. Looks like Nidalee will be finding Karthus in jungle, doing her best to jump on him right now. It looks like she will be finding that finishing blow. Senna though extremely low bottom lane, doing his best to run away from those minions. Nidalee gaining some health back there before she goes for that Drake. Looks like Zed's coming in to challenge her right now. Kind of contemplating whether he wants to jump on it or not. Nidalee though, still extremely strong, so I don't really think Zed wants to fight right now. Looks like Lucian though, coming in to help, so even if that Zed comes back, he's probably just going to be feeding. Cameron getting that Ocean Drake down. His enemy team just seems to be working in jungle. Lucian still pushing up onto that Zed mid lane as well. Sion finally gaining some ground bottom lane against Aphelios. Both are just alone right now, waiting for their teammates to come back. Looks like Karthus is going to be caught out between Nidalee and Lucian, unfortunately, giving Lucian another free kill. Cameron University again, double the amount of kills the enemy team has, 5-10. Cameron running around looking for some enemies. Looks like they won't be finding any for now. Swain and Aphelios though, being extremely careful. They do not want to be running into Cameron right now. Zed pushed all the way back to his turret. Lucian and Nidalee. Looks like they're going to be going in for that kill. Zed doing his best to get out. He is one shot, but it looks like Nidalee will be finishing him off. Cameron now doing her best to get some damage onto that mid lane turret. Looks like Karthus will be pushing him back just a little bit. Lulu again gaining quite a lot of ground top lane. Karthus about 75% health right now. Lucian going in for that finishing blow, getting on a killing spree. Tyrandamere about half health. Trying to hide behind his turret once more against this Lulu. Cameron University now at 12 kills. Looks like 13 though, as Nidalee will be finding that kill on Tyrandamere. Unfortunately walked right into his death. Sion and Senna is having a hard time gaining ground again bottom lane when Aphelios and Swain are back at the same time. But it doesn't really seem to matter as Cameron is still in the lead by kills by quite a lot. Aphelios going in for that kill onto Sion. It looks like he's going to get double rooted. Senna doing his best to help out his low health Sion. Aphelios and Swain though both have health, so they need to be extremely careful as well. Lulu doing her best to get some damage onto that turret. Looks like Tyrandamere is finally going to decide to fight back. Lulu getting some hits in as well, both of them about half health. Looks like Zed and Aphelios deciding to jump in and to flank, unfortunately taking down Sion. Looks like he will be back for a little bit, hopefully to get some damage off that Aphelios. Looks like Lulu though still battling Tyrandamere top lane, getting quite a lot of damage off Tyrandamere, 1 health. It looks like that's going to give Lulu that kill. Looks like the enemy team will be finding that first turret kill though. Looks like Lucian was waiting in the shadows, waiting to jump, and he will be finding another kill. That unfortunate Karthus had to go to his death there. Looks like Cameron will be trading turrets though. Taking down that first top turret. Cameron now at 15 kills to the enemy's 7. Looks like that's going to give Sion and Senna some time to push down bottom lane as the enemy team is kind of spreading towards jungle and mid. Tyrandamere, Aphelios, and Swain still pushing up onto Lucian mid lane. Lucian doing his best to find any hits right now. Looks like he will be successful in getting a few hits, especially on a Swain. 75% health now. Lucian doing his best to go in for some finishing blows here onto Swain. He's supposed to back up, and it looks like unfortunately he will go down. Nidalee will be trading for 2 kills here. Possibly 3. Nidalee getting a triple kill. Clearing out the entirety of the enemy team here mid lane. It looks like Senna and Sion though getting some damage onto that bottom lane turret. Looks like Nidalee will get caught out here top lane, but he will go in for that kill. Zed though doing his best here to back up. He does not want that smoke from Nidalee. Looks like he will be getting chased though from Lulu as well, coming from jungle. Zed at half health. Lulu tanking most of that damage from that turret. Unfortunately, Zed will be getting out. Tyrandamere coming back though, doing his best to get that Nidalee. Nidalee's lifesteal again is just too strong right now. Lulu though, still trying back up Tyrandamere extremely low. Aphelios one shot as well. Nidalee seeing that, trying to go into that kill on Aphelios. Looks like Cameron will be finding that turret as well. 2 turret kills now. Nidalee finding another kill. Lulu getting a nice polymorph there onto Swain as well, who's one shot. Nidalee going in again for that finishing blow. The enemy team just haven't been able to find a counter so far for Nidalee. She's just been absolutely brutal for them. Zed though coming back to top lane. Doing some damage onto that Lulu. Looks like Lulu will be finding a polymorph though onto that Zed. She's doing her best to run away though. Looks like Nidalee will be finding that kill onto Zed, but unfortunately they will be trading for the kill onto Lulu and Nidalee, finishing off Karthus there. Cameron University now at 24 kills to the enemy's 9. Turret plating now down. This should help Cameron definitely take some of these turrets. Lucian though going in for that kill onto Swain. Swain doing his best to run away, but it looks like Lucian is just going to get another free kill. Lucian also taking that mid lane turret. Cameron now at 3 turrets down on the enemy team. Looks like Nidalee also jumping in top lane to get that kill on Aphelios. Cameron now at 26 kills. Enemy team still only at 9. Zed and Swain doing their best to slowly make their way back to that mid lane. Looks like Cameron just going back in spawn, getting a few more items. Unfortunately getting caught out there by Sion and Senna. Looks like he will be getting hit by that turret and it's extremely low. Sion getting that finishing blow. The enemy team now down one are going to have to be extremely careful not to push mid lane here. They definitely do not want to get wiped. Looks like Zed though jumping onto Lucian. Lucian doing his best to fight back there. Swain is coming to help his Zed. Looks like Nidalee will be finding a kill though on Aphelios. Lucian also finding that kill on the Zed, but Zed unfortunately trading for it. Nidalee getting that double kill as well. Swain doing his best to fight back, and it looks like he will unfortunately be taking down Senna. And it looks like the enemy team decided to play no longer and they decided to forfeit. Honestly, I would too at 11-30. Definitely something we've seen quite often in these past few games. The enemy teams just honestly just keep giving up. And I mean, if you're that far behind in kills, the game just isn't fun anymore.